Because he claimed he sent this man money over $500,000 and he didn't see a dime back.
Yeah.
What dumb is that? If we were buying that story, right? Like, let's say he is telling the truth. Mm-hmm. You are a dumb.
Realmatic Podcast.
But since we're on the topic of landlords and shit like that, we got a dude by the name of DJ Envy.
Oh,
no. Envy has now denied all involvement in this Ponzi scheme with this guy called Cesar Pina.
No.
Pina.
Dedicated a month. First of all, let me just say this. Envy, I adore you. I want to get a house from you whenever I can afford it. I want you to flip some shit.
I don't sell houses.
But what is you flipping something? Ain't it houses? Or what the fuck you doing? Every time I see you doing something, you flipping a house in New Jersey or some shit like that. Are you doing this? You building? You doing drywall? You're working at Monte on the weekends?
I thought he sold houses too. I'm confused.
What the fuck are you doing?
No, I thought you sold houses.
I buy houses, I fix them, and I rent them out.
You rent them out.
I rent them out.
But he can help you. He can help you buy a home. He can help you buy a home.
I'm not a realtor. I'm trying to encourage people to buy homes and to create.
You should become a realtor.
Okay, but I'm trying to figure out because then you got the home and you try to make money off the home and you making money off the home.
Yes, ma'am.
So you selling the homes?
I'm selling rooms or apartments.
Oh, you doing?
I'm keeping it.
SROs.
Yeah, I'm keeping it. So
you the slumlord?
I'm not the slumlord.
Oh man,
rooms.
I'm selling apartments.
Okay, now it's apartments. Because you said rooms, and then now it's
apartments. It's like 4-family units, so I sell units. One unit,
you got
2 units,
4 families worth of niggas living under one roof? Oh my God. Does the government know? Anyway, I want one of them homes. I don't care what it is. Give me a family. I don't have one.
So we got a video.
Yeah.
I felt like this is the most pivotal video because it's him denying it. So we're gonna watch it and then we're gonna talk about it now.
There's been a lot of videos, a lot of parts. Because at first when we saw it, I believe, I didn't believe it was real. You know, at first
you didn't.
Like, no, at first, like, because I don't remember what news outlet I saw post it first, and I was just like, "That's weird." Because we recently just spoke about Envy. If y'all want to go back and go watch that episode of the Realmatic Podcast, but it was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
they came to the station and took the computer. That sounds crazy. Then as stuff has developed and I've seen more, they're like, shit looking rough, my boy.
There's been a lot going on, Charlamagne.
Like what?
Don't say like what, man. There's been a million and one accusations.
Oh my God, no.
I'm being serious. So let me explain some things. I'm not, my attorneys don't want me to speak, but I think there's things that I need to clear up a little bit.
I think you should listen to your attorneys. Why don't light-skinned people like to listen? Like, if your attorney told you don't say nothing, why are you talking?
Listen, so Cesar and myself did seminars. Now, the reason I did these seminars is because I wanted to uplift my community. I wanted to teach my community about real estate, things that I didn't know when I was first buying my first home. I wanted to teach our community about investing in generational wealth. So I did these seminars and brought industry professionals to all these seminars. Whether it was real estate agents from different markets, contractors, conventional lenders, hard money lenders. I even brought auction.com to actually show people how to purchase houses online. That's what I wanted to do for my people. Now, Cesar, if he took money, I wasn't privy to it, nor did I even know. But I do understand how people feel if they did give him money, because I gave him a lot of money.
Jesus.
That I didn't see a dollar of return. But for anybody to say I was involved, that's totally not true. I would never. I've been on radio close to 30 years, and never in my 30 years time did I do nothing but try to uplift people and show people a different way through the business mind, and I would never take a dollar from somebody.
I could be wrong, but I didn't see nobody accusing you of taking money. I just saw them say that they met Cesar because they heard you talking about Cesar.
Nah, they basically said I was privy to it, and that wasn't true. Not at all.
I, from what I read in actual court papers, I didn't see that. They said that all these people are saying that they met Cesar because of you.
Right, and they're saying that
nobody accusing you of taking no money.
To the point where if you read the court documents, Cesar wrote an affidavit that says DJ Envy, Rashawn Casey, had no knowledge of me investing people's money.
I saw that too.
He wasn't there. He wasn't part of those conversations. He wasn't even nowhere in those meetings. And those are documents that's out there. So if we're going to talk about truth, let's talk about the truth. And those are the documents out there. And
well,
I know
you can't talk about the truth yet because your lawyers don't want you talking at all. So the smart thing to do is, I understand you want to say something to the listeners, and I'm sure the listeners appreciate it. But man, just wait until all the dust settles. And when all the dust settles, then we can get on this radio and have a real conversation. Until then, I don't think you should be saying any of this, but that's just me. Look at you. You can't even help yourself. What else you want to say now?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right.
But
when the dust settles,
okay,
you can have a real conversation with the
but
audience.
it's difficult because the stuff that you're hearing is like, that's totally not true. Like, it's not true. Like,
well, that's
fake news. Like, those are fake stories.
That should be enough. You know what the truth is. If you know what the truth is, don't worry about it, because the truth don't need no.
Hey man, shout out Charlemagne.
Mm.
Shout out Charlemagne and he's hilarious, bro. Because
okay, I'm gonna go first. I was aware he was doing these things like hella years ago, because he used to advertise that shit a lot on YouTube, on the radio station. Like, that was a thing apart from his radio station thing that he did. He advertised on Instagram. I didn't see that nigga do that shit for a little minute. I just feel like whether or not you was privy or how much knowledge you knew of how much money you was taking, you was making money off of the situation as well. And you made a lot of money off the situation as well. Whether he was taking a little extra on the side or whatever, you and your mans was taking people money for real.
Mm.
Like, y'all, it was a joint venture. Whether he used you for the clout, which it seemed like he did, and if anything, you helped him bridge the gap to what he needed to do. And then, like I said, it's messed up, and it looks really crazy that whether or not your innocence is a real thing in this situation. Because, like, bro, you didn't have to do it. You really didn't have to do it. And it looks slimy. It make you look really weird. And it's already bad enough the last couple months you was talking crazy to everybody in the world. Now this situation comes up, it's just like, I don't know, man. The boys might be on your ass for real. Like, you might. So
really you calling DJ Envy a liar, bro?
I don't think he's telling the 100% truth. I think he's trying to save face, and I think that whether or not his involvement is like even, I just feel like he made a lot of money off the situation that was hurting a lot of people who was trying to get an opportunity to improve upon their investment, sell their homes. Like, they was people over, a lot of people over.
Look, man, y'all got to learn how to shut the fuck up, man. Learn how to shut the fuck up, man. This does not help him out at all, bro. At all. This is so contradictory towards all the other videos that I've seen. Now they got this video. It makes him look bad. If you didn't do it, don't say a word.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I think he was complicit. I think if you listen to what he was saying, he said, I wasn't privy. Privy means you were, heavily detailed into the shit. I think he knew. He knew. He wasn't privy, though. You could say that. Mm-hmm. You could play with words, but you knew. Stop the cap, bro. You know what I mean? Like, Stop the cap. You doing business with somebody, and we're talking about hundreds and thousands of dollars. You're going to know where that money's going. You're going to want to know about that stuff. There's not going to be a time where it's going into a certain account and you just don't know. You're not going to give somebody $500,000 and then be like, well, no, that's not how it goes, bro. You're going to know. You're going to want to know where that money's going. Mm-hmm. You're going to want to follow that money every single place that it goes. So for him to try to switch up on his mans and act like he wasn't a part of it, I get it. You're trying to save your ass. I get that. But you got to understand, this is the same dude that was in prison for this shit.
Yeah.
He was in prison for the same shit. Talking about he learned how to, work with credit while he was in prison.
Yeah.
For fraud.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me you're going to do business with a nigga that went into prison for fraud?
Yeah.
And now this nigga is back in jail. It just doesn't make sense, bro. Crazy, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't help Envy's case at all. He looks stupid. What you think, Rob, bro?
I think in one sense, maybe Envy really did want to help people. You know what I mean? I'm not going to try to take that away from him. Maybe he did. And that's the, save face side of it. the emphasis on the word privy, he didn't want to know. That's more where I feel like it came in. It was like do what you gotta do. Hey, you say you know it. I don't know it too well. I'm gonna let you be all hands in on whatever it is. Just let me know when my check hit type situation. And I'll do what I need to do on my end as like your partner, because basically they were business partners.
They were.
It's not like, oh, I met this guy once and they did this. No, this has been years of y'all
fans. This is
you know what I mean, doing this. And you're like, oh, there's money I haven't made back. You've made money on this. If you weren't making money for years on this, why would you keep doing this?
Flipping that Jack. Today, Pro Style came. This is your first time picking up rent, right?
First time picking up these joints, so we don't want to see the names on the checks, but yeah.
First time picking up rent, and that's what it's all about. When I tell you about creating generational wealth, that's what it is. I picked up, this is some of my rent. He owes me some more.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Maybe you didn't know the full extent of everything that the dude did. Maybe you didn't, but you knew some stuff didn't look right, and you were just like, I'm gonna hands off it. I gotta go record the radio show.
Because Rahi claimed he sent this man money over $500,000 and he didn't see a dime back.
Yeah.
What dumb shit is that? If we were buying that story, right? Like, let's say he is telling the truth. You are a dumbass nigga.
Yeah.
You gonna send somebody $500,000 and not see anything back?
Yeah. That's pretty weird.
You're dumb. And then you're gonna still support this person who didn't pay you money, but not until the feds come. That's when you're gonna say, well, I didn't get anything back. Stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. If that was true, you would have switched up early before the feds came. Like, hey, what the fuck? We would have heard about that. But no, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. And that shit sucks, man. That shit sucks. Because we got to see this shit happen to another black person. Yeah. But it's like, dude, y'all got to learn how to shut the fuck up, man. Do stuff the right way.
Charlamagne told you, bro. Yo, stop.
Yeah.
The truth don't need no defense, bro.
It don't need no defense.
Because it's going to stand up for what it is.
I hate when they do this shit.
Because he knows that he's in a really bad position.
He knows, bro.
Like, his lawyers are even telling him, don't say nothing. You shouldn't say nothing. You shouldn't. Because it's now the lawyer's job at this point to get you out of this situation.
I don't know how many times we had to see this happen, bro. It happened to Tory Lanez, bro.
Oh, girl.
Shut up.
Tory wanted to sing it.
Like, y'all gotta stop talking, bro. This shit will be used against you.
Literally, this is easily using against you.
Easily.
With you, this is literally pure emotion speaking from his end, and you could see it in his face because he knows he's in a corner right now. And like, it's not like I have anything against Envy. It's nothing like that. It's just like, damn, dog, shut up. Damn it.
Shut up. Because my thing is, bro, I'm looking at it from a realistic point of view. I think that he knows. And I think that if he would just shut up, he'll probably get off. He'll probably get
there's
off.
Probably an easy way. There's probably a way. He's gonna
There's a loophole.
There's a fight that he's gonna have to go through.
Yeah. But there's a loophole in this shit. But when you talk, you just digging that grave, man. You just digging that shit. Same thing that happened to Tory Lanez, bro. Just digging yourself in a hole, bro.
Albums,
little albums and albums, bro.
Like, sucks, man.
Shit, crazy.
Maybe do better, bro. You know who you working with is what we learn here, man. Know who you working with and be involved in your business, bro.
Facts.
Yeah,
that's all you can get from this.
I don't even think that's the thing, though, right? Because the nigga was in jail.
Know who you working with, man. He knew, but be involved in it. Be able to stand for something. Like, yeah, you could say that you wanted to help the black community. Everybody want to help the black community somehow, especially if it benefits you.
Niggas gotta be.
Gotta do better. We gotta do better.
I don't even know if that's the thing, y'all. The nigga was in jail, bro. The nigga was in jail.
Said it was written on the wall.
Yeah, like he went into jail for fraud. Like, that's so stupid, bro. That's like, it's like trusting somebody that just went to jail for robbery. You just trusting them with your money. Like, that shit don't make sense, bro.
Hey man, everybody gets a second chance.
This the same thing as when niggas try to cuff a hoe, bro. It don't make sense. She for everybody. Why are you trying to cuff that?
I love her.
This shit goofy, man. This shit goofy.
Goofy.
Realmatic Podcast.